All right, let's get right into it right now. Matt Canavan, Senator Matt Canavan, of course, standing by for us right now. Victorious in Queensland, excited about a new broom, Domestos being sent to the offices of all incoming ministers. Congratulations to the LNP team made over the weekend. Commiserations to Sam Crosby, who I know was just every 15 minutes, mate, please tell me it's not this bad. Please tell. Oh, that Anthony Green says we're doing much better than we actually
On the night, I was pretty happy.
I'm sure you were.
I went to bed thinking this was okay. I woke up,
yeah.
Well, that's a bit sore.
I'll give you the tip. You read the numbers today and you
Feeling a lot worse today.
Yeah, second lowest primary in 100 years. All right. Now, let's have the chat about the upgrade stuff, okay? Jim Chalmers today should have just said, yeah, probably, I don't know, but I never picked up the phone to Alan Joyce. This is what he had to say about him moving up to the front of the plane.
I haven't asked Alan Joyce, no. I'm not sure if I have received one. I don't think so, but I'd have to have a look.
Now, Matt, is what he's going to, for want of a better term, save the Prime Minister here? And again, I don't believe he's about to be sent off to the Corruption Commission or he's about to resign office in the next couple of days. But is what's going to save him here that he's going to turn around and say, well, everyone does it. Everyone does it. The problem is not everyone picks up the phone to the CEO of the biggest company in the portfolio that theoretically you were regulating as the Transport Minister. If you did that as the Racing Minister, I think you wouldn't last the week.
Well, exactly right, Paul. I don't think everyone does it. I certainly wasn't aware that there was a red telephone in Alan Joyce's office, which we could call and just request some random upgrades. Look, Jim, I think, was fine answering that question. I don't believe I've got an upgrade either. I certainly haven't got one on personal flights. We do take lots of business flights, obviously. But yeah, I'm beggar's belief for me that you'd call up Alan Joyce and ask personally for an upgrade, especially, as you say, when you were the responsible minister regulating that company. It's completely inappropriate behaviour, and the Prime Minister hasn't given a good explanation for why he conducted it. I do think there are really real questions that need to be asked now. I actually did ask a question of Qantas when we had Alan Joyce before the Senate Cost of Living Committee last year. I asked them to provide a list of all upgrades that they'd provided to Mr Albanese, his family, his staff, or anyone else travelling with him. They refused to do so for privacy reasons, but because of these latest allegations and the connection to the now Prime Minister's ministerial responsibilities at the time, I think Qantas should answer that question. And I know I've been talking to colleagues about ways and means we could use the Senate to force the answer to that question, because I think Australian people deserve to know.
Sam, why is travel always a blind spot for politicians? I mean, we all know on this side of the fence.
It's a great question, and I mean, how many MPs have lost their jobs over the last 50 years from travel rorts? You know, going back for governments and governments and governments. Look, it's a good question. I don't know. I think federally, because they do so much of it. You know, I mean, every week Matt calls in from a different part of Australia. You know, I don't know when any of these guys see their families, because they are always on the road. So I think
they have to. I mean,
absolutely,
it's a big joint.
Absolutely,
I do it once a month. I get it. It's a big joint. To
26 weeks of the year, you've got to fly down. You know, or most of them have to fly down to Canberra.
Yeah,
and that's just to go to their other workplace.
But it's when you go on holidays to Hawaii.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it about Hawaii and Australian Prime Ministers that causes such trouble?
But look, to your point, is he going to get out of this because he's able to say, well, everyone does it? Yeah, I kind of think he is, because I kind of think I don't know about Matt and Jim, but certainly I know a lot of them have had upgrades.